Are we done? Is that it? Or
No, I think we are going to something that really means a lot to me.
Okay.
And I think you could support me on this.
Are we gonna go backwards again?
Why not? I like going 10 to 1.
So tell them what we're talking about.
So we're talking about the 10 most dangerous hikes in the world. Okay, something that I hope our friends Kiki and Eddie are listening to.
Maybe not.
No, but I want to see what they want to hike. Because there's a lot of them I will not do. Probably a good 90% of it.
All right, start with number 10. And
Number 10.
Number 11.
Chadar Trek in Canvar River, India. It's a Lankan region in northern India. Why is it dangerous? Because you trek across frozen river of the Himalayas over 11,000 feet of elevation.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to do that.
No, it's not happening. It's not happening in my life.
I like to see it. I don't want to hike it.
I want to put a drone in that environment.
No, I want to see it with my own eyes.
Yeah?
Yeah, I don't need to see it.
I don't think that.
I just don't want to walk it.
But here's the thing. If you're going to go on this river, it's going to be frozen.
Yeah. Okay, next.
Yeah, next. Wait. Number 9. Go. You do number 9.
Number 9 is...
I want to hear you say this.
What is that? Kokodia?
Yeah.
Okay. Kokodio.
Kokoda.
No, but is that IA? I can't.
ZA.
Oh, so Kokoda track. And it's in New Guinea. And 60 miles of dense jungle. Crossing rivers, lots of humanity. World War II relics.
Lots of humanity. Like
humanity.
You mean like
humanity.
You mean like there's a lot of people there? Or?
Yeah. Fun fact: key role World War II as Allied forces battled Japan troops through this particular jungle.
I think you know what? I think I probably would do that one.
Okay, this is like not a fun fact, but because it's such a dense jungle, there's lots of mosquitoes and malaria is on the rise. Exhaustion, leech infested waters. And several hikers have died because of heart attacks and infections. I cannot wait to do that.
You know what? I just retracted my statement about me possibly doing that one. Yeah, I'll do this one. Maybe.
He's such a liar.
Angels Landing and Zion National Park. Yeah.
Okay,
I'm not going to do the Kokoda. I'm not doing that one.
Okay. Angels Landing in Zion. You need to do a hike before you even get to this hike. So I just want to put that out there.
So I'm going to give you stats. Ready?
Scouts Landing is the hike before. You need a permit to do this part.
Yes. So it's narrow ridge with 1,500 foot drops on either side. So you have 1,500 feet of death, 1,500 feet of death on the left. So you're surrounded by 3,000 feet of death.
There's poles with chains on this trail
that somebody drilled in.
That somebody drilled in.
Yeah, they might not be in handy.
You go through that, and then you get to like a little platform. It's like a little rock. Yeah. And so I've actually hiked up Scouts Landing with my daughter to Angels Landing. We did not have the permit, but I would not have done it either.
So over a dozen people have died since 2000.
Hold on. They're probably all selfies.
No. Well, main reason, wind and panic.
I could totally see that.
Wind and panic.
There's no need to do that. Like, I'm already up there. Why do I need to go on a tiny little rock? No. Like, I was already up that same height in Scouts Landing in a big rock. I don't need to do that.
So here's the thing I wanted to tell people about this segment. Like, I love to travel, and I like to push my physical and mental being, but up to a point. Like, I don't want to.
No, this is
insane.
Yeah.
This is insane. So the maze, babe.
The maze is Canyonlands National Park. It's in Utah and is the most remote places in the U.S. No marketed trails, no cell service, and maze-like sandstone canyons. The risk is getting lost. There is no GPS or like an emergency signal. And I don't know what the fun fact of this would be, but Edward Abbey described it as the most in-hospital region in the world. So that's pretty,
that's something I ever want to do in my life.
Okay, go for it.
Yeah. I'm like, this just gives me anxiety. I don't know why I did this segment, to be honest with you. The Drinkensburg Traverse in South Africa and Lesotho. along the Drakensberg Mountains in South Africa, over 140 miles of wild terrain. Okay, no trail markings at all, and a vertical chain ladder climbs to the start.
Who put that there?
Vertical chain ladder. When anybody says a vertical chain ladder, you go that way. You go the opposite way. Don't ever do this in your life.
So if it's vertical, go horizontal.
God, I like you so drunk. You know what? Now you're the personality of this podcast. Climbers can fall during an ascent. Typical. And unpredictable storms cause hyperthermia and disorientation.
I don't know why this is a thing.
Yeah. Climbers begin with metal ladders bolted into 100-foot cliffs. That's how you start.
Yeah. Okay.
It's like a really bad...
Like, who put that there? And how do we know they're sturdy?
Like, why does anybody say, let me hike that? Like, why? Like, I don't get it. Whatever. Rim to rim. Oh, wait, we're going to do this.
Rim to rim Grand Canyon. So this is a pretty big hike. We did the South Rim. It took 2 days. We are planning next year, I think, next September.
To do exactly that.
Well, I don't know if it's Rim's Rim. I know they're doing the North Rim.
No, she wants to go from north to south.
North to South Rim. I heard it's very pretty. So this was on the 10. This
is number 5. Yeah.
Wait, and Kiki
wants to do this.
I don't know. We're supposed to do this hike. So it is rim to rim, 24-mile trek across the desert with steep elevation, 10,000 feet and above. And risk factor is heat. Besides Kiki, is heat stroke, dehydration, and cardiac arrest are most common. And about 250 hikers are rescued each year.
250.
Amazing. Can't wait for my husband to be 251.
Thank you.
And then it says, travel trip. Do not try to hike rim to rim in one day. Plan an overnight and carry lots of water. We do not plan to do this rim to rim in one day. I was actually thinking 2 days.
I was actually thinking a week, but whatever. Okay, so this next one is very famous. El Caminito del Rey in Spain is, where is it? Is El Chorro Gorge near Malaga. This former maintenance walkway clings on the gorge walls over 300 feet above river below. So I've seen this. I think a lot of people have seen this. It's pretty much like there's like a little platform and you're attached to a rail on a cliff. Again, before renovations, it was known as the Walk of Death. Enough said. Like, do you want to, hey, babe, you want to go hike the Walk of Death?
Not really.
No?
No, I'm not really into that.
I reopened safely, but still vertical.
How was it safely?
That's what I want to get to. But still vertical inducing. So in other words, if you're like me, you still do it. You want to piss your pants.
I see.
Yeah. Why do it? I don't understand that.
I don't know how to say it.
Number 3.
Is that Giro or N-O?
This is the Italian though.
I know, but I don't know if it's an R.
It's a Giro di Sorapiss. Because you're going to Sorapiss over your pants. Eh? You're going to Sorapiss over my pants.
You're funny.
I am. I'm the personality of this podcast. So the Giro.
It's in the Dolomites, which is in the Veneto region, which is where our house is. And fun fact, from our house, you can see the Dolomites.
Dolomites.
And it is exposed ridges and icy. What is that?
Icy death.
No, icy something shapes. What is that word?
Secri.
Risk factor, fog and snow make trail visibility almost non-existent. That does not sound like fun.
So you're hiking
Fatal
on a mountain.
Falls are not uncommon. Why do we want to do this?
Yeah.
Only hike with a
with a lot of drugs, apparently, because I'm not doing that.
No, it just says for you to hike in better seasons. So probably this summer, or it says spring and fall. But I wouldn't go when it's.
Yeah, I don't want to go to Giro. I'm gonna piece. Sorapiss. I Sorapiss my pants. Okay, so number 2 is Mount HuaShan plank walk in China.
Where's that? Oh, is it the one that we would see online?
I think so. It's near Xi'an. And I'm not going to even try to pronounce this province because it's Shukamina.
Near Xi'an.
Near Xi'an.
Okay.
So so let me forget the province. So hikers clip into chains while walking across 12-inch wide wooden planks bolted to a vertical cliff 7,000 feet high. Let me ask you a question. If you go on a dating site and someone says, I want to have romantic walks on 12-inch wide wooden planks bolted on vertical cliffs 7,000 feet high, would you date him?
Do you swipe?
You swipe or delete or I don't know these apps.
I don't know how to do it either.
Yeah, but just fucking X that motherfucker out because how do you, like, I will never engage with anybody that wants to do that.
Next.
Number 1.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, is that striding edge? Is that what it says? Striding edge?
I don't have stringing edge. Lake District. Yeah, no, it's not. It's STRIDING.
Striding.
That's what I said. I said that.
This is in England, and it is a narrow ridge climb, extremely exposed with steep drops on both sides and very high winds all year round.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like so much fun. Fatalities occur every year, often due to slips in the wet or icy conditions. It is a classic route for experienced UK climbers, despite the deadly reputation. And I'd have to say I will 100% pass on all of that.
Again, when it comes to all these adventurous things, you have to add it in a bio in a dating app.
What, are you looking to date? Like,
No,
why
I'm
do you
just
keep
saying,
talking about that?
Like, because what I'm saying
do you have a dating app that I don't know?
No. What I'm
saying. Should I make a dating app?
Oh my Lord. What I'm saying is that it's not something that you want to incorporate with.
Like, you should know that if your partner is into this before you get together.
Like, I'm trying to save people relationships.
Unless he has money, then this is perfect. And no prenup.
So thank you for seeing our 10th. Is this 10th? I don't even know what episode.
Yes,
this is our 10th episode. So thank you everyone that has supported us. Thank you for subscribing, those 57 people. And
woo! We can't even cheers. I have water.
We can't cheers because this one is not, she wants to date a rich guy and kill him, apparently. So
thanks, everybody.
Thank you, everyone. Like, subscribe, comment, send us anything that you need to send us. We love you. And cheers.
Ching, ching. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to go have the coffee.
Why?